So hello everyone, welcome to day number 3 of my affiliated marketing class. So for those of you that haven't watched video 1 or video 2, let me switch over to my screen share here. Go to just below this video here, scroll down where it says high ticket affiliated marketing playlist and click this link right here. It will bring you to this page and it will show you day 1 and day 2. Day 1, you really need to watch both of these videos before you watch day 3. You need to watch them in order. Day 1, I discuss on how to set up your account, how it's really important to go with an annual as opposed to a month-by-month membership. And the reason I say that is because I keep track of the members that sign up with me, and the ones that go annual membership just seem to do a lot better. I think it's just a motivational thing. You figure, well, I spent $300, I'm going to do this, as opposed to those that do month by month. There are a few, some folks have done pretty well month by month, but when I joined, I went ahead and went annual, and that would be my suggestion for you. But you can do what you want. If you don't want to go, you can't afford it right now, I understand. But my suggestion would be to go annual if you can. Day number 2, I discuss on how to set up your forwarding links, the forwarding URLs. So make sure you go back and watch day 1 and day 2 before you watch day number 3. Today I'm going to be talking about how to set up some email accounts and how to set up TikTok accounts. You need to have already set up your forwarding link before you watch today's video, because today I'm going to be actually using those forwarding links. And once again, if you all could please go ahead and subscribe and like my channel, it really helps the algorithm. So let's get forward here. So the first thing we are going to do is I'm going to go to my mobile phone here and go through on how to set up Gmail accounts for those of you that have never really done that before. Here's my phone. So open up your Gmail app and you hit right there on the top right, and then you click on it and it says add another account. So you click add another account. We are going to add a Google account. I have my fingerprint security set up on my phone, and you want to click on create account for myself. Go ahead and put your name in. And you can put your birthday in if you like. I don't usually put my real birthday in here. I'm just going to make up a birthday to put in here for now. Make myself a little younger. And some of this information you don't even really have to fill out. And so when you get to this point where it'll suggest a couple of Gmail addresses, click create your own Gmail address. And so for this example, I'm going to go ahead and use my first name, or first initial, last name, and then put TT for TikTok, because that's what the first things that we're going to be creating. And then just put a number in. We can go 01. And let's see if it's available. Yep, it's available. So now we need to create a strong password. That's completely up to you. Add a phone number. You don't need to add a phone number. That's completely up to you. We're going to go by email. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that. And so we review your account info and hit next, and then hit I agree, and then it'll pop back up to this page right here, and you'll see right there at the bottom, right there's my Gmail account. It's set up. And there you go. I have my first Gmail account set up. So what you want to go ahead and do is you want to go ahead and create 4 more of these accounts. You could make it, just in my example, but you could use your first name, your last name, TT 01, 02, 03, 04, and then 05. Now one thing to remember, this is just to kind of get you going. On TikTok, you'll be able to use the same thing when you create up your TikTok accounts. We will kind of align them and name them the same as the Gmail account, but I'll discuss more about that later on. So after you set up all your TikTok accounts, we need to create a spreadsheet to kind of keep track of your different accounts and your different passwords. So I've already begun to set up a spreadsheet. For those of you that are not familiar with Google Drive, in your Gmail account, you click on the little 9 dots up here in the corner under the Google Apps. You click there, and then you click Google Drive, and then this page here will pop up. You click New, then you click Google Sheets. Google Sheets have popped up, and we want to create a Google Sheet just to keep track of all our passwords. So our first account, our Gmail account, will be dbird001 or dbirdtt001. I'll go ahead and copy these here like that. And actually it'll be 01, 02, 03, 04, and then 05. Save the name for the TikToks, we'll get back to that. But for email passwords, go ahead and put your email passwords right here, so that way you don't get them confused. I tend to use similar passwords, but I have a spreadsheet just like this so that I can really keep track of my passwords. So after we got done setting up our spreadsheet, the next thing we do is we need to create some TikTok accounts. So I'm going to go back to my screen sharing here, and I'm going to open up my TikTok app, and I already have several TikTok accounts set up, but I'm going to create another one. So you want to click up the little arrow, and now if this is the first time, if you've never used TikTok, then you're going to start fresh, but since I already have some accounts, I'm going to add a new account. And so we want to use phone or email. I don't want to use one of those, we use phone or email. So we're going to use email, and it'll ask you for your birthday. I don't understand why it does this. Usually what I do is I just go ahead and make up some birthday, whatever. I'll make myself quite a bit younger than I really am. And then it'll pop up and it'll give you the option whether you want to use phone or email. God damn it. Fucking stuck it in there again. Son of a bitch. So after we got done with our spreadsheet, the next thing we want to do is we want to create some TikTok accounts. So let me go back to my PC sharing right here. Now for those of you that already have a TikTok account, the page will open up with your existing account, but if you have not, after you download the app, you're going to have to create another account. That's what we're going to go do right now. So we will click down right here, we go add account. And we want to use phone or email. And I'm going to go ahead and click out of this because it wants to put my phone number up there for some reason every time. But the first thing you're going to see is what's going to happen is it's going to pop up. It's going to want you to put your birthday in there. You don't have to. You can just make up a birthday. I'm going to go ahead and make myself younger than I am. Then you click next. And then when it gets to this point right here, let me click right here, you want to click email. And so we want to go ahead and put that email address in that we had in there. So the dbirdtt01, so dbirdtt01 at gmail.com. So I went ahead and entered dbirdtt01 at gmail.com, and then we want to click next. And go ahead and do the little security verification here. And then you want to go ahead and create a password. So let's go ahead and create a password here. Let me click this off again so I can create a password. So I've created a password, and then you click next. You can pick whatever password you like. I tend to use similar passwords. This page here will pop up, and then that's our create username, and then we will create another account. So it will give you this default information, but what you want to do is afterwards you want to go ahead and let's begin to edit our profile. Now one thing to remember is that right now it's set up as dbirdtt01, but you can change that name after we've set everything up if you like. I've changed most of my names. I left a couple of them as a default dbirdtt0001 or something like that, but you can change this to whatever you want at a later date, tomorrow, or whenever you like. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and we're going to edit profile. So we could click here under name, and you can put your real name in. and hit save. The username will stay the same. You can add pronouns if you like. Then we want to create a bio. Now this is where we're going to put our website address that we created earlier in right here, but we'll just, you can put whatever you want. We can go, can I help you make a full-time income from home? And then you want to hit enter. And then here, we want to go add some arrows. So we can add an arrow left. Like that. Then add an arrow right. Do a search. So after you enter your name, you want to click on the bio here. So hit bio. A blank screen will pop up. And what we want to do is we want to come up with some sort of a catchphrase. I'll just make one up now. You can make this anything you want. So let's go with how to make a full-time income from home. And hit enter, and now we want to go ahead and put the address that we have. But first, let's go ahead and try to highlight the URL a little bit. So if you click the little left arrow there, and then you click the little search bar, we'll go, first we'll go arrow right, and so we'll stick a couple little arrow rights in there. And then we will go arrow left. Then click a couple of left arrows in there. 1, 2. All right, hit the back. We'll go back to the editing, and in between those little arrows, we will go back to the website that the URL that we created. And so, for my example, I use streamsformoney.com. So we'll go www.streamsformoney.com. So streamsformoney.com, and hit save. And then next thing you want to do is you want to add a photo. So you want to, after you created your little bio there, you want to, if you hit the little camera thing there, you go take photo. So we'll go ahead and take an ugly picture of me. I messed up here. You hit OK. I put this back on screen right here. Oh, that's a terrible photo. I want to take another photo here. So you want to change photo. You want to take a photo. Try to smile. I have a hard time smiling. All right. Yeah, that's terrible too. Retry. Maybe I'll attempt to smile for once. That's a little better. Anyway, you hit OK. And you hit save. So there we got our photo, got our name. Our username is dbirdtt01. And in our bio, we got how to make a full-time income from home with our forwarding URL. So we get back. So now we have our TikTok profile set up. And so what you want to do is you want to go do and go through and do the same thing for TikTok 01, 02, 03, 04, and 05. I want to make sure that you go to your spreadsheet. So our TikToks are the same thing. So I went dword TikTok 01 all the way through 05. And so the next thing you want to do is go ahead and just create all 5 of your accounts, and I will go ahead and pause the video while you do that. So welcome back. So by now you've created all of your email accounts, all 5 of them, and you've also created your 5 TikTok accounts. And so one thing you got to remember about TikTok is I have numerous accounts. I just put this one account up here as an example. I was at first very hesitant to show my face at TikTok, some of my earlier videos from several months ago. But I just said to heck with it, I'm going to show my face. But you don't always have to show your face. Like right here, I used a fish tank, and just this is just an example of a video that I created. Just put some words on it, so you can do some of that. But to be honest, really, if you really want to do well at this business, you really got to just suck it up and just show your face, and that's what I decided to do. I've created, I don't know, I've probably created a total over 1,000 different TikTok videos over the last several months, and after a while you just get kind of used to it, and it doesn't faze you a bit after you do. So like I said, you don't have to show your face. I like to do a lot of duets. These are called duets, and so my suggestion to you is to kind of sit down and maybe watch some YouTube videos on how to use TikTok. I can kind of turn my screen share back on and just kind of generally go through the basics of it. In the next video, I'm actually going to go through step by step on how to create a TikTok video. Let me turn my screen share back on here, if I can find it. There it is. So here's my screen. So what you want to do is you want to click on the little create thing here at the bottom. And like I just mentioned, I would go through it, just play around with TikTok a little bit. You can see it's kind of confusing here, but what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the little plus at the bottom and create. And then you can add music by clicking the add sound up here. This page will pop up. You can add sound, and you click the little red button to begin to record your video. You could go 15 seconds, 60 seconds, 3 minutes. I keep all of my videos 30 seconds or less because some of the other, like YouTube Shorts, I think it is, it'll only let you go to 30 seconds. So typically I try to keep mine 15 seconds or less, but no more than 30 seconds or less. There's some different green screen effects that you can play around with. I use green screens occasionally. Here I had on my account. I could probably scroll back like this. For example, this video right here, I used a green screen in the back. You can put anything back there. You can put some beach scenes. I mentioned doing duets. That's something you can do. You can go to YouTube and you can look up duets on how to do that. So the thing is, you just got to kind of learn how to use TikTok and just the basics of how to create a video. Before the next video that I drop will probably be dropping in the next 2 or 3 days. And so now I'm going to go through step by step on how to create a TikTok video. I'm actually going to create a video right in front of you. And so just at least get you going on how to create TikTok videos. I just wanted to put this up here just to see that I'm pretty well experienced. And this is just one of several accounts that I have of creating TikTok videos. You can go through and you can look at how other people do videos and kind of tailor your videos to how they do it. You can look at my videos and try to recreate some of my videos if you like. That I'm perfectly fine with that. It doesn't bother me a bit. But once again, if you haven't already, that's the end of this video. But if you could go ahead and make sure that if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And we will see you on the next video.